Okay, so this is part two with that crazy triangle guy, and we were going over the regular markets, the stock market indexes, and the Dow here. Yeah, really. So I could just see. Well, you know what? We went up, we came down. We're going up. Yeah, kind of think we come back down here a little bit. Not down, just down to this green line. And perhaps just to the yellow line and just continue sideways. I think we just kind of stay indecisive and sideways here uh, to the end of the year. Maybe down and up, and then a little bit down as people take profits into the end of the year, and then back up. I think in the beginning, in January, we will cross back through this line. Maybe right about here. And probably the same on the others here. Where's January? Hmm. Yeah, I think we've got a really good chance of holding this line here, this dashed line. And what is that? If we did happen to go down to it from here. 6.5, 6%, a little more, 6.25%. But we go down and up, down and up and down and up. Seems reasonable. The only reason is I would think that we would just continue on upwards, and perhaps we do. Perhaps we do a little something like this. Uh, can we do something like this? Yeah, possibly. But see what that would do? Hmm, that would still bring us down over here, probably. And then up like this, maybe. Uh, yeah, let's face it. I mean, we came up already. We came up. Jesus, we came up 50%. Yeah, we got to go down. We got to go down to at least this yellow line or the green line here. I don't know if this parallel channel is valid. Just something I drew real quickly. It looks nice though, huh? Looks reasonable. I think it looks very reasonable. Okay, so same thing. S&P. I already do have a channel there. Huh? Maybe that's why this one looks so. They look very similar. Yeah, I kind of think that's the trend. I think we're. I mean, I think we're in a good place. I think the market's in a good place, but we just had a 50% pump from here. Although we didn't get quite back up to here, because that was quite a pump off of our trend line. So I think we're doing the right thing here. We're turning to a kind of normal market. That's what Powell and everybody wants. This was inflation back here. We want to kind of just go back to normalcy. We'll still have up and downs. People can make their money trading. So, all right. Hey, DXY. Speaking of this crazy market stuff, DXY. Remember, we were looking kind of at this is DXY on a daily time frame. Kind of looking at an inverse head. Yeah, an inverse head and shoulders here. Um, which would mean we're pumping up once we get past this neckline. But it's not, it's not a real strong head and shoulders thing. It's more of like a just trading zigzag in this parallel channel, this green parallel channel, more than it is a real head and shoulders pattern. The only thing is that we did kind of have a reversal pattern from our downwards choppiness into this direction over here. But it seems that this was brief and then probably going to continue into this green parallel channel. It's all about these channels we're trading in, this way and then that way and probably this way a little bit more. But ultimately, I don't understand what the F we're doing up here in the first place. It's a bunch of BS. We should be in this purple channel. That's where we were headed. We've gone way outside of it. The dollar's not strong. Dollar's not strong. Everybody's leaving the dollar. Um, it's just this is fake. It's all fake. Monthly. This is what and I already showed this on my previous thing. Yeah, that's what we do. It's a big channel here. Up, down, chop, 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 chop. Up, chop, 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 chop. Up, chop, 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 chop. So, hmm, I don't think we'll go all the way down here, but that's a long time from now. Can probably just stay trading up in here in this area. But yeah, I guess the green channel would kind of be valid too. Purple channel, the green channel, even the red channel would be valid up until the purple line. I think I said that before. Let's go back to the daily and see. I think we could continue in the red line up until that purple line. That'd be kind of crazy. All the way out until April. This is the 8th month. That would be the 16th month. Another 8 months going that way, all the way up here. I don't think so. I think that sounds crazy. That would be more inflation up there. That wouldn't necessarily be the weakness of the other currencies. I think the other currencies have shown enough weakness and they need to get stronger right now. So I think we come back down. Come back down to here. Whoa. Okay. This white dotted line is the 101.733. That's a major, major line of support and resistance that goes back decades. It goes through the whole chart. Um, yeah, we probably just continue on down here. Probably hang out here a little while. I don't think we make a real distinct pattern at all. This is a really indecisive time, I think, in the next couple months anyway. Probably just come down and follow this yellow line down to here. I imagine we'll bounce along here, come down here, bounce along there, and try to figure out where to go from there before eventually falling down here, something like that. Who knows? Entirely speculative. The lines aren't making any one direction or another uh, seeming more reasonable than any other, except for this one, the Bitcoin dominance. Now, I do have to say what a douche Cohen is. Um, he really is. Um, anyway, so here's the Bitcoin dominance chart. This is all the same. This is the yellow arrow that I posted back in June of 21. And here's my video. There's the video, June 21st, 2023. I didn't move anything around. The only thing I did was I added a couple lines in here. But that's where we said we're going. This is the spilling cups from the Bitcoin dominance analysis video. And you can see we're in minute 18 of the video. So the Bitcoin dominance portion doesn't start till about 15 minutes into the video. So if you start listening to it and go wondering what the hell is this, when does the Bitcoin dominance come? Well, it comes about halfway through the video. So, um, and there's that same yellow line, and what happened? Exactly what I said. This is a spilling cup. It's spilling out. Now, and I did mention in that previous video, I thought we were going to spill out here, but then we had that huge Bitcoin pump or altcoin dump, really, both. And that brought us up a little bit further. But all the moves we made were very reasonable. And that's what Bitcoin does. It has the spilling cups, it does these upward broadening wedges, and it spills out, it goes up and spills out. And this one, I think, is going to form a pattern like this previous one I showed you. I'll show you in a second, where it has two spilling cups within each other. So it has a secondary spilling cup. And what may happen right now is that we do come up a little bit more, but we do not go beyond, we will not go beyond something like about 50, 53 tops. Maybe we come up here to 53. Uh, but I even doubt that. I'm probably up here only at about 5150. Probably to 5150. And here's the other one that has two giant spilling cups. And I can't zoom out anymore. But anyway, you see here how it had this one, and then that one kind of spilled into the other one. And then before eventually just falling on the floor. Now later on, I'm going to make another video that details. I'll have like two charts here, like that, and we'll put that down there. I don't even know, but we'll put like the crypto market cap up here and Bitcoin down here, and we'll show you how they are correlated and how these people that try to tell you, oh, the altcoins are going to bleed into Bitcoin and blah, 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 and they're just going to suck, and then Bitcoin's going to pump, and then the altcoins don't pump until much, much later. Some people are full of shit. Okay, we did Bitcoin, we did DXY, we did dominance, we talked about these other things. We looked at stock futures. They're still green. They're looking good. They were red many, many hours ago, but they are looking green. Did we talk about CZ? I like CZ. I like his Twitter page. You know what? This is probably only one of the only uh, Twitter guy that I really check out just to see if there's any FUD, to see what he has to say about FUD going on. We can take a look at the economic calendar. Not a lot going on, but I did notice that we do have where? Wait, what is this? Oh, next week. Right here. Powell gives opening speech at Jackson Hole Summit this coming Friday. So all the big economic leaders, world leaders, will be having their meeting. All right, so about halfway through this video, remember, put this on 2 times speed, at least 1.5, because then it'll seem like a normal person talking. This is the altcoin market, crypto market cap minus Bitcoin and Ethereum. And we are on the weekly time frame, and we're looking at the whole market. We're looking at the whole market. This is our bottom area from in 2019, 2020. This is our bottom area now. They're very similar looking. It doesn't take a genius to see the similarities. I mean, it's not perfect. We had COVID interruption here. But yeah, we had three little, well, kind of choppiness here, not real distinct. Here we have three distinct um, little peaks there, but they're upside down peaks. And really, if you were to draw a line here and kind of do a mirror image, you could practically flip these onto one another. See how from this valley, it's not a peak, it's a valley, that's what those things are called. It comes up and then down before the big spike up. Well, here, from this valley, it goes up and then down before a big spike up. And this is what always happens. On every big move, you have that final shakeout, and that's all this was. That's what I wanted to say when I was talking about Bitcoin. Before every big move, you have a big dump and then a move upwards, and then a big dump and then a move upwards, big dump and then a move upwards, big even here, even a big dump before our second top. This is our big dump before our move upward. It's a fake out. It's a bear trap. And what did we do? Because the people that are doing this, they're not stupid. Where did they dump us to? They dumped us to this green trend line. They kept us in the channel. This parallel channel, which the top of hits this point, these points exactly, hits this point exactly. The center line has lots of points of contact here and back here where the center line saw price action. It hits this point perfectly. This point perfectly. Points it here perfectly. We're ignoring the stupid COVID crash. See this box? That's why I put a box around it. You could cut that portion of the chart out, and this would just kind of flow right into there. Same with FTX. You could cut that portion out too, and the chart would flow. I'll show you in a second on Bitcoin. So, where did we come down to? Where did we dump down to before we stopped? Right here at this line. We're not going down any further. This is where we bounce back up. And then once we break this neckline of our inverse head and shoulders pattern right here, shoulder, head, shoulder, once we break this line at about 300, 370 something, or depending on where, 380 to 370, yeah, around there, something like that. Well, it wouldn't be there because that's backwards in time. Yeah, 380 to 377, something probably. Once we break that, it's upwards and onwards. Um, Now, what's going to affect this going upwards? First of all, this is really what kind of? Oh, I'm on the wrong chart here. I'm gonna have to go to a different chart. But we're really. What am I doing? I've lost it. Let me quickly go to. Well, what's going to pump the alt market is things like September. Congress will be, or the House will be back from their August recess, and probably we'll have more news about crypto legislation and how it's going. And also, there's that show, the next crypto gem, and it's not like on major networks, but it has distribution across many platforms. And so I'm sure it'll get a lot of views, or it'll bring more awareness and excitement about crypto and stuff like that. So things like that are going to be pumping this market, and that's what's also going to cause Bitcoin. That's the DXY dominance. Where'd the Bitcoin dominance go? That's why also that the Bitcoin dominance is going to go down. Not because Bitcoin's going to go down or because the alts are going to pump, but the alts are going to, everything's going to go up, but the alts will go up over the next few months more rapidly than Bitcoin. They are way oversold. They've been beaten down, beaten to death. Like a lot of them are like 98% down. They're like down. And and they're not necessarily the ones that are down that far. I mean, a lot of them are down that far and they're decent projects. So, um, let's see, Bitcoin. Let's go over here because, oh, good. Look where we're at. Quickly, let's go to the 2 day time frame where we have expansion. We have expansion, and we've had it. Let's put this guy on auto so we can see. So the last 2 day just closed, and I want to put this back on this guy. I want this to stop sliding around. I don't know why it's sliding around so much. So we had expansion on Thursday, and as you can see on the bottom, the stochastic indicator was pointed upwards. And let's actually zoom in on, let's make this guy bigger and pull him up because it looks like it's, it's pointing down now. But this is on the one that hasn't closed yet. This is on the current 2 day. And it's kind of just, because it's gone down a little bit. That's why. Because on this current 2 day period, we have just dropped down to 25,930. That's why that's pointed down. But on the close, this is still pointed upwards. So this one still has 1 day and 14 hours before it confirms its direction. So those two are pointed upwards. Anyway, this is a bear trap. It's going up. 5 day. Let's look at the 5 day, not the 5 minute. 5 day, because we have 2 more days and 2.5 days until that one closes. We are still at extreme low levels on the 5 day. Also, stochastic oscillator is at extreme low levels. Can I pull up the RSI? I mean, it'll be similar to the stochastic. I don't know if I have too many Oh, and I don't. I can add one more. Oh, okay, that's not extremely. It's not at extreme low levels yet. Let's look at it on the 2 day. Yeah, see, it is. It's very, very oversold. Um, so we are going to be heading upwards. Oh, by the way, this did cross the fast, crossed the slow below the line here, so that's a good indication of upwards movement there. What else? 5 day. We looked at that. Yeah, see, that's kind of going. It's wanting to turn upwards there, and it's only down right now because we did come down a bit in just the last hour or so, and the weekly. So I am looking as these expand. Yeah, see, that's the same as the 5 day, pretty much. Um, let's go to the total 3. Oh, I gotta do this. Come on, Jesus Christ! It's dropped a little bit too. The market was starting to head up a little bit. Over the past couple of hours, it's dropped. We're on the weekly here. Still no expansion yet. We're at 5.16 on the BBWP. And whatever. Actually, it's okay if these head down over the next week. No, we don't want them to. But anyway, as the week progresses, I'm sure this will start turning upwards. But it doesn't matter because the 5 day and the weekly, by the time they expand, the move has already been made in that period when the expansion confirms. Oh, this is still at 2.78 on the 5 day. You got 2 days to go still. So yeah, we might not see expansion off these for the next 5 day close until not this week, but the following week. 8 more days. So 3 days would be well, 2.5 days here would be Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, closing on Thursday, and then Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, closing next Tuesday. That would actually be pretty good. So I think probably kind of sideways this week in the market, and maybe a little bit upwards towards the end. And then the following week, we do see the big moves coming. If we don't see it before then, we could see it before then. Did we look at the 2 day here? See, it's choppy. It's wanting to go upwards here. It is. It started to go upwards, but it's just down on the current 2 day time frame. And yeah, same down there. All right, I better get going. Actually, let's just look at the hourly. See where we're at, what we're doing. Oh, We just went up and down. Now we're going up again. That's all about Bitcoin. Huh. Bitcoin did do. Oh, look at it. Came down on my green line. See, isn't that nice? It's testing them all out. So maybe that is where our parallel channel will ultimately be. Well, we'll just have to wait and see.